like I said, it does actually say on the... Oh, no, I switched you off. Why are you still going? I switched you off. Oh. So today I decided to do something from the shrine, because I want to do some more things for you on things that you might not have seen before, or certain characters. So if there's anything you want me to do, then let me know down below, and obviously I'll see if I've got enough to do in that video. But I do have playlists on all of them, because I've actually been doing YouTube for about 5 years, I think now. I'm trying to think if it's 5 or 6 years, but I'm doing it for quite a long time. Always as a hobby, it's not my job, it's just something I just do now and again. But again, if there's things that you want to see, if you want to see in particular characters or in particular films, let me know down below. Hello everyone and welcome to Kimmy's Shrine. So if you're new here, I do Disney themed videos. So last one that I did was actually a haul, so if you've not seen it, please go check that out. And today I'm doing an animals video. Now I've not actually done any for a while. When I was looking through my notes of all the videos I want to do for you guys, that was one of the things that I had literally like 2 pages, A4 pages of just animal things that I've collected over the years. And I have actually done a playlist of animals, but I've just not done it in a while, so I thought I'd do a new one for you guys. But yeah, let's just get into this. So some of the things that you might have seen before, so if you do watch my videos quite frequently when I do hauls or if I talk about other things, sometimes these characters might come up. So for example, the first one I'm going to show you is actually this one here, which is a Dory. So this is actually a Zoom Zoom. Now my friend Tommy, he actually kindly donated this to the shrine. So he's clearing out his garage, and he just obviously came across loads of stuff that he just didn't want anymore or just didn't have any room for it. So I said I'll kindly take it off his hands. So I went around him and literally I came back I think with like 3 black bags full. So I did a whole video on my donations one, so anything that's been donated to the shrine from my friends, like I said, I obviously keep a note of that. So this is the first one, which is Dory. Now I have nowhere currently to put Dory. She's so big, I've got nowhere to put her, though I have said in my previous video that I'm actually in the process of changing the shrine around. It's not going to be until end of April, so I do have a bit of time. So for things like this, at the moment she doesn't have a home, so because where the Pixar stuff is out in the hallway, there's definitely no space for her. So I want to have an area with just toys or just items that I've got no other place to go, because like I said, she's massive. Just look at her. Like, I can understand why Tommy didn't want her just because of the size. So but like I said, knowing that obviously I had the shrine up here, because if you didn't know, it's actually in an attic where I film, so I do actually have the space. I just got to move everything around to fit things in. But yeah, so that's the first one. So that is the Zoom Zoom of Dory. And then the next one is Kion. So I actually got this in Salisbury. So in Salisbury, when I go shopping with my dad, they've actually got a marketplace. Now in the marketplace, there's actually a guy who sells like toys, and every time I go, I'm always happy with everything I got. So I do actually have some future things to tell you in my next videos. I actually did a haul there, and I saw this, and the guy did actually say he doesn't work. So I think it was only about £4 or £5. I'm thinking, okay, just for Kion by itself, that's fine. And he said the only reason it doesn't work is because where the battery is, it's rusted. So I did actually vlog about it, so we took it home. Reuben actually googled on how to obviously clean out battery, obviously how to do it safely, so he did that, and Kion now works. So like, I was so happy when it worked. So basically the way he works is that you wave your hand in front of him, and then obviously he makes a noise. But I just thought this was the best thing ever. Like I said, it does actually say on the... Oh, no, I switched you off. Why are you still going? I switched you off. Oh, okay. So that really scared me, because I was like, I switched you off. Okay, so on here, there's 3 buttons. So there's a on and off, and then a try me. I went straight from on to try me, and I was like, why is it still going? I switched you off. So yeah, so on the bottom here, like I said, it does say it was rusted, so that's the only reason that it wasn't working originally. But like I said, Reuben kindly cleaned it out for me, just because like I wanted to get him anyway. Though I'm not a huge fan of Lion Guard, but just getting something like this for £4 or £5, I was like, okay, I don't care if it doesn't work, he's so cool. Right, so the next ones, so again, you might have seen some of these, for example, when I do my charity shop hauls. So for example, this one here, so this one was actually from the Cats Protection, and it was £2.50. £2.50, and I didn't realise at the time, so obviously being Cheshire Cat, I just thought, oh, it's a normal notebook. I didn't realise at the time it's actually from Disneyland Paris, and I'm thinking, oh my god, someone probably spent like, well, no, £15 on this, and it seems in good condition. There might be a couple pages that might have been used and torn out, but it's in such good condition. I'm thinking that's a lot of money, like for someone to, especially Disneyland Paris, that's a lot of money. But I just thought it was really cute. Like, this just goes in the shrine because I don't have a lot of Cheshire Cat things, or at least any Alice stuff, just because there isn't a lot of stuff out there to collect, so it's a very, very slow process of collecting these. But like I said, no, it was only £2.50. I was like, even if like I don't use it, it stays on shrine, that's still a bargain. But like I said, the favourite thing about this is just knowing that obviously it came from the Disney Paris originally. I was like, okay, even more of a bargain knowing I got it from a charity shop. So the next one, oh, so this one here, this is a bit of a random thing. Like, I still have to this day have not used it because I just think it's so random, and a part of me thinks, should I've got two, so one for me, one for Reuben. So this is a toothbrush holder. So a while ago in Primark, I want to say probably about 2 or 3 years ago, Primark actually did a whole 100 Dalmatians range, so I did actually do a video back then. If not, I think I've done a Dalmatians video since with all of the items in there, and they did what I class as like random things. Like, I've never seen a toothbrush holder like with Stitch on it or with any princesses on it, so I've never seen it, so this was kind of a random item. At the time it's only £1.50, and like I said, it just actually have a patch on there, and it's got like a suction on there, so obviously you can stick it to something to put your toothbrush in. But yeah, so at the moment this one just sits in the shrine. Like I said, a part of me thinks, should I've got two so that I could have used it. So I was going to say anyway that anything that you see in my videos, obviously because a lot of this stuff I did actually get a couple of years ago, or it might not exist at the moment, that if you go in the Primark groups or even the Facebook groups, so down below I've actually linked down in the description, so just in case anything you see in my videos and you can't obviously find it in your store, or like I said, it's too old, like I said, this I got I think about 3, maybe 4 years ago, that yeah, just have a look there to see if anyone's selling these. So that's the only thing I can suggest. Obviously you can look on eBay as well to see if anyone else is selling it on there, but with eBay I find it's a bit hit or miss because you're waiting for someone to sell, whereas if you go on the Facebook groups you can just ask and hopefully someone will have it. So the next one, oh, I'm trying to remember where I was actually. Yeah, I'm really trying to remember where I was for this because did I get this? It might have been eBay actually, because I know sometimes I've seen stuff like this in like charity shops, but I have a feeling I got this from eBay because I remember it didn't have any packaging, but it's actually a Lady and Tram salt and pepper shaker, and again it's in such good condition that I don't know, because it just says Disney China, so obviously it was made in China, but it doesn't say anything on there for me to know whether this came out when the movie came out, like, or you know, like what, back in the 40s or 50s. So I'm just like, did it come out then, or was it something like a recent thing? It didn't come with any packaging, that was the only downside with it, and it was in such good condition, and at the moment this just lives on my shelf. I was worried that I didn't know when these came out to know that I didn't want them to actually get broken, so I just thought if they're just up in the shrine, they're safe in the shrine. So the next thing again I did actually get from eBay, so I definitely know I got this one, which is Basil, so Basil from the Great Mouse Detective. Again, I don't have a lot of Basil stuff. I think I've only got this and a Funko Pop, and that's it. So if that's a video you want, unfortunately I don't have enough. I've literally only got 2 items, so that might be something I can look off in the future. But if I ever look at Basil on like eBay or online or anything, just nothing comes up, or if it does, it's just too expensive. So this is from the, I think it's pronounced Final Nation range. I don't know if this came from a Mystery Minis one, because I know they do quite a lot of Mystery Minis with the Final Nation. I don't tend to like those because there's a lot of characters I won't really want, or I don't really like the style of it. But I just thought it's really cute because obviously being Basil the Great Mouse Detective, it makes sense his look, the fact that it's Mickey Mouse ears and Basil is a mouse, so the actual look of it makes sense. Whereas some other ones that you see, because obviously the style of it, you need to have the Mickey Mouse ears, it doesn't really look right. So that's why I don't really have a lot of the Vinyl Nation stuff. But I definitely know I got this from eBay, so it's one of those situations again, I was just looking around, not necessarily typing in Basil, but just typing in Disney and seeing what came up, and obviously this was one of them. And then the last one from the animals one, I've not actually talked about the Stitch crashes for a while, because at the moment Stitch actually has a new thing in Disney, which I kind of looked at, but I was like, actually I don't want. So they actually have a new like Stitch range where it comes out once a month, so it's obviously a different one every month, and it's Stitch with like with food. I was kind of like, well, I like the Munchlings range, so for me Munchlings was a lot cheaper, and the Stitch stuff is around about £50. So I was like, And again, space, they just take up so much space. Like, I'm lucky with obviously things like this, obviously they're a little bit smaller. I like this range a bit more because obviously it was stitched, designed as different movies. So for example, this one here is obviously stitched as the Beauty and the Beast one. So Beauty and the Beast is one of my favourite movies, because if you didn't know, me and Reuben actually had a Beauty and the Beast themed wedding. So but I do actually have quite a few of these. So not necessarily, I don't have the toys to match. Some of them I do, some of them I don't, because at the moment with the toys I've only got 6 of them, so 6 out of 12, because I didn't want all of them. Whereas with the pins, I didn't actually have all of them, or I got some of the pins that I don't have the toys to. So yeah, so that was it for my animals haul. Like I said, I do have a playlist with all the other ones I've done, but I do have a lot more that I want to do in the future. So again, I want to try and do more stuff from the shrine. Though my next one is actually going to be a haul, because I did actually go shopping and I got some really good bargains, which I did actually vlog about one of them, which I think by the time that video goes up, I think the vlog might go up first. I need to work it out of my timeline, because I can't think at the moment which comes first, the vlog or the actual video. But if you're not already, then please like and subscribe and click the bell notifications. Obviously get notified when that one goes up. And that's it, and I'll see you guys next time. Later days.